change. And soon after, Davis returns in the Lakers polo, showing it off to his team. He had the damn massage and everything. Lakers would be missing his presence down low. The Heat tied a season high with 34 points in the paint in the first half. Bam Adebayo, 14 points in the first half. One of his 16 for the game. Heat by 7 at the break. Heat with 52 points in the paint in all for the game. Davis, he's got a third shirt on now. LeBron James getting blocked by Bam Adebayo. Miami held LA to a season-low 39% shooting. Under 3 minutes to play, though. Lakers are down 5. They still got LeBron James. 19 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 3-point game. Less than 25 seconds ago, Lakers are down 2. Marc Gasol's got the ball. James off-ball screen for Wesley Matthews, and Matthews clanks a 3. Lakers have to foul. LA just 13 of 45 for 3-point range. 8.4 to play. Heat inbounding up 2. They just got to inbound it, take the foul, but LeBron James able to tip it away. Alex Caruso's got it. Back to James. He gets a double team. Back to Caruso for the win. No. Lakers had no timeouts. They had to just take whatever they could get. Caruso 0 for 3 in the game. Did not score. And LeBron James forced to give it up when it mattered most. Kendrick Nunn 27 for Miami Heat. Hang on to win it by 2. Bam.
I feel like this game, we were making multiple efforts. This was one of the games where, we was rotating, communicating, getting out there on guys, trying to make them miss. And then just trying to contain LeBron. It's crazy that he's 18 years in and, he's still like an impactful player.
It doesn't matter if you're making shots or not. We are going to hold each other accountable. And everybody's just picking up in AD's absence. And obviously it hasn't been, in wins the last 2 games, but, we're going to keep on working our habits and continue to be great for one another.
Lakers now 5-3 without Davis this season compared to 17-6 when he's in the lineup. They've really missed him offensively. Saturday, 3rd time in 8 games without Davis, including 2 straight, that the Lakers scored fewer than 100 points. They've only gone under 100 points twice with Davis in the lineup. As promised, Jalen Rose back with us. So, Jalen, no Anthony Davis and no Dennis Schroeder for the Lakers. How does that change what they're able to do?
Well, Stan, normally when you're watching the Lakers play, they have 3 sets that they run the most frequent. It's LeBron James ISO, AD on the post, LeBron and AD in pick and roll. Well, 2 of those options are eliminated without AD, and their offense looks stagnant. And the other thing, defensively, they allowed the Miami Heat, or their last couple opponents for that matter, to continue to get drives to the paint and baskets that allowed the other team to establish their toughness up front against the Lakers. But for the Heat, it was too much Bam Adebayo in the paint and too much Kendrick Nunn, who was getting buckets the entire night.
All right, so they've got several more games before the All-Star break. Davis won't be back. Is there a fix for it, or is it just a matter of trying to tread water until he comes back?
Tread water till he comes back. And I know LeBron James says he doesn't get tired. He was looking tired to me today, and rightfully so. Here's the thing. When they have Anthony Davis in the lineup, I feel like the Lakers are invincible. I feel like they'll go on to win a championship, even though there's some other great opponents, the Utah Jazz, the Clippers, the Nets in the Eastern Conference. But without Anthony Davis, they're vulnerable. And now all of those other teams feel like, hey, we got a chance to play well against them. And you saw that tonight from the Miami Heat.
All right, they host the Wizards on Monday, the Lakers, and then they go to Utah on Wednesday. May get Schroeder back, but no Davis for a while. Jalen, appreciate having you on the show, my man.
Not feeling well is how the team described it. Not feeling well will be a common thread for the club as a whole, beginning with that shot by Terry Rozier right at halftime. You know what? And that's not the most impressive shot he would make on the night. He called bank. Hornets still are down 2 at the break. Let's go 4th quarter. Hornets down 5, under a minute to play. Rozier over Hip Hip Oubre. And that makes it a 2-point game. Hornets are down 2. Okay, 20 seconds to go. We got a tie up here. So we got a jump ball with 13 seconds. It's ball against Wanamaker. Draymond Green tips it. Gordon Hayward gets it, falls to the ground. Green and Hayward fighting for the ball. Hornets call a timeout, and the refs give him the timeout, and Green doesn't like that. At that point, Green had 2 buckets, 2 blocks. Now he's going to add 2 technicals to that. 2 technicals, that's an automatic ejection. Green's the only player in the last 20 years to get ejected in the final 10 seconds when leading by 1 score. What would it lead to as Green leaves the court? Rozier, free throw line, first attempt. It's 100-99. Second attempt. We're tied. And by rule, the Hornets get the basketball. Final 5 seconds. Might as well go to the hot hand. It's scary. It's Terry Rozier. 36 points. He was 8 of 11 from 3.
Wow.
Take another look. He almost lost the ball off his knee right there. Got 20 in the fourth quarter. Got the last chance thanks to Draymond Green. Hornets win. Steve Kerr not happy.
It's a loose ball. You know, the ball is actually bouncing on the floor. Draymond dives after it. In my estimation, should be another jump ball. As for the technicals, Draymond can't do that. He crossed the line. That's the main thing. You know, we love his passion and his energy, and you know, we would not be the team we are without him. But that doesn't give him license to cross that line, and he knows that.
He took ownership, and as he always does as a leader. And again, we still rocking with Dre, no matter what. Great dude, competitor. So it's all good. I mean, happens in the NBA. And, we're just gonna learn from it, try to come back again, try to win the next one. So again, he's a great leader, competitor. Can't ever be mad at that. He wants to win.
Green's 12th ejection in his career, the only player with more since he entered the league, DeMarcus Cousins. Green also among the NBA's leaders in technical fouls over that span. Let's bring in Jalen Rose. And Jalen, we got a fresh pie, a blame pie. Who are you going to give the bigger slice to? Draymond Green or the officials who double-teed him?
Draymond Green, fellow Michigander, he understands as a champion, as a seasoned veteran, a guy that's been Defensive Player of the Year. Yes, you're in the NBA because of your toughness and your edge, but you can't let it get the best of you, in particular, in that moment. It may not have been the best call. Maybe Gordon Hayward shouldn't have got the timeout call, but you know what can happen? Either way, you get the technical foul. Now you get to blame pie.
What's Steve Kerr say to Green after this game?
Well, he doesn't say much because that becomes into an argument, because it's one of those things where he